Hey my beautiful Aquarius, this is V with Pharaohs Tarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental air game reading. We're pulling up a little late this week, but we're still going to get it out to you. We're going to keep it thorough, but you have another one coming up in a few days, like 3 days, so we're going to keep it brief, but give you what you need. Your cards are pulled before we get started. We will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all the information is in the description box below. Remember, we have our summer sale that's happening right now, 30% off all tarot readings. So just visit the website, pick the reading you want, hit the checkout. The coupon is already applied, all right? So let's tap in. In the past, you're coming from a place of being very content, which is why you were hesitant to maybe move into the next level. Because this the Nine of Cups with the Four of Cups lets me know that the Divine says you were ready for the next level, which is like the Ten of Cups energy. Could have been love, or it's like a fulfilling relationship with someone that you want to start a business with or go into partnership with about something. But then you were kind of, you were at a crossroads. You had to make a decision. Maybe what you wanted required you to move out of your neighborhood, move out of your state, country, whatever it was. Maybe it was a big move. Maybe it was requiring you to yeah, I'm getting like maybe you like living by the water, and this was like you had to move to live by the mountains or something like that for some of y'all. But you chose what you were most passionate about. You made the decision. You researched where you wanted to go, and with this Queen of Wands, you made a logical decision. Okay, if this was like or what you wanted to do, or if you wanted to be with this person, you were looking at astrology and birth charts. If it's like a love situation, doing like comparison charts and something like that. But you got the Queen of Swords. You made a decision. Okay, it was clear cut. It was very logical, and you chose to leave a situation behind so that you could move forward in this new beginning. So that was probably one of the reasons why it was challenging, because whenever we level up, there's something that has to be left behind. You got to trim the fat. You got to clear out things that aren't necessarily for you any longer. Because at one point, this Eight of Cups was what you thought. But when you got to the Nine, you realized like, maybe something stopped linking up. Maybe the partner you thought, or the job or situation, once you continue to work on yourself and like grow, you started to see things a little clearer, because like the perception changes with each level. It's like when you climb up to higher altitude, the air changes. Like every breath is more deliberate, and you have to build up the lung capacity to stay on a higher level. And so this is literally you putting in the work to go to a higher level, and perhaps your environment and the people that you were with were not doing that same work. And so it was time to leave. Okay, so it's like this energy of like, how to like swim, and like, I hope this makes sense, but it's like the mountain and the water is what I'm getting. It's like you going from an environment to where, okay, you were just on land, and like now you learn how to like swim and like scuba dive. You can hold your breath. You can like, it's giving like mermaid energy. Like how to like live in the water and on the land, but the people that you are around only know how to be on the land. So you want like to partner up with somebody that could do both as well. Okay, maybe somebody tapped into their emotions with that water energy, or maybe you got water in your chart, something like that. But okay, let's keep it pushing. We got the Hermit with the Justice with the Two of Cups. Yeah, so the Divine is bringing you to this like Virgo and Libra energy, very grounded decision making, but a decision must be made. You're trying to balance out, like, should you stay, should you go? You're pulling yourself back so that you can like really analyze what you want, because that's going to let you know where you want to go. Okay, I don't see the Seven of Cups here, but it's that energy of like, you see so many options, but when you really tap into what you want, there aren't any options. It's just the one option that's for you. Okay, the other things were just illusions. And so you have the yeah, you're getting grounded. You're kind of like one step in, one step out. So you see how the feet, like one step is like firmly planted and the other one's kind of like tiptoe. You're more in than you are out, but they're highlighting the star. So I don't see the star here, but you're healing something to help you be more vulnerable. And you got the Ten of Pentacles crossing, yeah. This is going to be a very lucrative partnership. If it's like love and romance, it's going to be power couple type vibes. You're going to leave a legacy. You're going to be able to give to other people of your family. Maybe some of y'all have like elderly parents or elderly people that you want to care for. This is that energy of two loyal people coming together. It could be as like something as interesting as like, you know, you and whatever, like if it's a love situation, you and this person like have two pets and you're like trying to analyze how our pets get along or something like that, or you're a pet lover and they're not, or something like, not like something like that, or you have children and they don't, or something like that that you're trying to like balance out. But the divine is saying it's gonna work, it's gonna work, it's gonna be lucrative. You got the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Like, that's lovely energy. It's just up to you to make this decision. So you have the King of Pentacles with the Magician and the Moon. Okay, so you standing, I'm getting like you want something stable, so you want to manifest it in. So it's going to require you to invest in whatever it is. It's like if it's a business, you're going to have to invest in it. If it's a person, you're going to have to invest in them. That's how you're going to get a return. You don't get to just sit back and chill and just like gather so much information. It's like there are things that come with action. Even this Hermit energy in the original Rider-Waite-Tarot deck, the Hermit pulls back, but they have a lantern, so they're still taking things one step at a time. They aren't just at a standstill. Okay, you pull back in Hermit mode, like you get a little more into yourself, a little more introspective, but you're still able to take a step and like integrate yourself into society a little bit. You're not just like in solitude. And so you're going to manifest this in, but there's something that you're not seeing, or maybe you're using like moon magic, or some of y'all need to like focus on the phases of the moon, but they're highlighting a lot of flowers. So maybe you like flowers, or maybe put more flowers into your home to like spruce it up, or put more flowers in your office space, your cubicle, whatever it is, to just like bring that life in. It could be a potted plant if you're not into flowers, because you know they're gonna wilt away. It could be a potted plant that's like low maintenance, that lasts for a while. I know snake plants are good, and snake plants also clear out the air. They also purify the air as well. Okay. Yeah, maybe because snakes, some of y'all are transforming and like shedding that old skin. So it's just like this new area that you're going in. It's going to be a little, you're going to have that soft belly because you don't have that callous skin anymore. And so you're going to feel a little more vulnerable. That's why I brought up that star energy, right? Because on the card in this deck, the figure doesn't have clothes. And so it represents a vulnerable adult. Like, you're still wise and you still know how to move, but you healed. And you probably went through something very, very traumatic to even get to that star energy. So sending you a lot of love and congratulations for pulling through. And so you have the Page of Cups with the Four of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Cups. So yeah, you have like these grandiose dreams of like all of your wildest dreams come true. Perhaps some sort of windfall. Maybe that's what you're wanting. Maybe that's what you're asking for. You wanting like a love or this romance. You want something that's going to be something from the movies. But what you have to realize is that it starts small. The best things start like one step at a time. If you leave if you plug up your bathtub or sink and you let it drip one drop at a time by the time you come home from work or the time you come home, that tub is going to be either all the way full or almost full. Like, never underestimate the power of something slow, a slow burn, something building slowly. You got the Three of Cups here. Yeah, this is like a celebratory energy. It's something that the divine wants you to, sorry, energy is just like a little stiff. Yeah, they want you to get more excited, right? You're being so analytical about, and we got the Ten of Cups. I didn't even see this under there. I pulled the cards before, but I just pull them and then I get to it. So you got a Ten of Cups. You're trying to get another perspective. At the same time, it's like, I mean, you have a lot to think about, okay? Maybe there are other variables involved, but follow your heart. You have to be confident in the choices that you're making, okay? Don't block your light, right? By being so evolved. Like, okay, you know how they say, like, in evolution, like, our thumbs are, like, what makes us, like, evolved. One of the aspects of our physical evolution in terms of, like, Darwinism, I believe, is that we develop thumbs, like, opposable thumbs. And so, like, maybe you feel like because you have evolved so much, you have to... It's like you're being a little too high and mighty with this decision. Like, if you're into it, do it. You know what I mean? Like, you tried and true, you tested it, you've gone within. Like, how much more evidence do you need? Okay, you got the Three of Swords with the Death card. Yeah, there's some sort of heartbreak that is being transformed here, Scorpio energy. So you could have that in your chart, or excuse me, you're really diving deep within your subconscious. Yeah, because you got the Moon here. Maybe there's some inner wounding that's happened. For some of y'all, you may have lost someone very near and dear to you. If you have them sending you love, I know that's a challenging thing to get over. So maybe if it's a relationship, you've lost someone in the past and like literally they transition type thing for some of y'all, or something like that that you're really trying to get over. But you have this King of Pentacles energy, so you know you've overcome that. You've overcome that struggle externally, but now they're trying to deal with the internal remnants of it. Okay, you managed to push through and put yourself on stable ground, but there's still a lingering heartbreak or heartache that's internal that's happening. Yeah, you have this. Oh, damn. And there we, yup, and there we go. You want this? Yeah. Okay. So you got the Six of Swords with the Empress, with the Star, with the Four of Wands. Yeah. This is, okay. So it's time to embrace that nurturing part of yourself. Okay? That loving, beautiful, vibrant, happy, joyful energy. Okay? Maybe you work really hard all the time. You keep long hours to stay busy, to keep your mind off of certain things. Aquarius. It's time to ground yourself. Maybe you have to do some like sacral chakra work. Being okay with expressing yourself, being okay with expressing how you feel, being okay with, like, some of y'all have like body, you know, kind of insecure about how your body looks or something like that. You are beautiful just as you are, and if it's something that you want to, you know, like change, you're absolutely go, you know, go hop in the gym or something, or you know, whatever it is you want to do. But there comes a certain point you have to accept yourself as you are before you even start changing anything. Otherwise, the process of you changing will never stop, because you're always going to find something. You have to be happy with yourself as you are, and then from there, you know, from that loving space, go ahead and make a decision on changing what you want to change. But yeah, I'm getting like whatever this is, if it's a person, place, or a situation, if it's love, they're going to love you as you are. If it's a career, you're just as smart as you think you are, and you can always learn along the way, Aquarius, okay? So I'm going to pull a Shaman Oracle card for y'all. In the meantime, please like the video. It really helps. Share it out. Subscribe to the channel if you feel moved to join our community. We would love to have you, all right? So we have the Crow. Yep. A truth needs to be realized, a deep-seated truth with the Rainmaker, okay? This is going to help bring in reciprocity. It's going to be a cleansing energy. Maybe some of y'all literally need to cry. And I mean, coming from experience, like someone who doesn't cry a lot, it takes a little bit. So you're learning how to open up your heart. Maybe even like watch a movie to help get those tears flowing. Like something, you need a release. You need a release so you can see things clearly. You got the giveaway on the bottom. Okay? You don't have to carry these burdens by yourself. You don't have to carry these dark truths. Maybe some traumatic things happen that Divine wants you to speak about. Yeah, they want you to take care of yourself. Okay? earth healing. The earth carries so much medicine, so much healing energy. Just taking a little picnic, getting outside, maybe having your lunch outside, or you know, if you work from home, stretching your legs, go for a walk around the block, find a little nook with some grass and just sit there in peace and meditate. It doesn't have to be something so official. You could just sit in silence, okay, and just listen to nature, and that will help you. But also treating yourself good. Yeah, you got the curse, but you got the rainbow after that. So it's time to release some sort of pent up trauma. Maybe something you need to verbalize, maybe something you need to write down, speak on it, but you got to get it out of you. Maybe listen to some music as well to help get those emotions flowing. And, you know, keep a journal nearby or keep your phone notepad so you can, like, write down after the release what you feel, how you feel, what comes through. All right, taking care of yourself means you take care of the world. So eating the right foods that your body is going to be happy with, getting enough water. You know, we, as a society, we suffer from chronic dehydration. It's imperative that you're drinking the adequate amount of water. You know, for some of y'all, maybe get those gallons with the little marks on it, okay? And they'll tell you, like, oh, halfway there. And if you want to be cost effective, if you can't quite afford it, just get a gallon of water from the store and write your own marks on there, okay? Do what you got to do. You have everything you need, because that rainmaker lets me know that you have everything you need, but maybe you're overthinking it, thinking you need more tools, okay? Nobody said you can't pour a gallon into a cup, but be creative, okay? You have that magician, you're creative. Get to it, Aquarius, you got this. You're not by yourself. Tap in with the divine. So hopefully this was helpful. Like, share, subscribe. We would love to have you as part of this community. We're over on TikTok where we go live, so tap in with us there. We do have oracle pulls on Instagram, so check those out. 30% off summer sale going on. Tap in, y'all. Namaste.